Tmart.com sent us this crazy little UFO and asked us to put it through its paces, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So just like me, you're curious about this strange-looking aircraft, and you figured, okay, I'll buy it, show me what it can do, and why I should buy one. Well, first we'll start with the way it looks. I mean, this thing is one of the coolest looking quadrotors I've seen in a while. And technically speaking, this aircraft is a quadrotor, which means it uses 4 propellers to fly. However, unlike most quads, this aircraft has the front 2 rotors stacked on top of each other and the back 2 spaced out. And quadrotors are all the rage these days, so it is nice to see a new take on the concept. But the new shape also has some added benefits in the air. The shape helps it fly in heavy winds without any problem because of the weight distribution down the center of the aircraft. It's easy to face the nose in whatever direction you want and just fly that way. We took it outside in relatively heavy winds and I had a fun time flying it. We were able to do flips and rolls without any problems and it never felt like it was being overwhelmed by the wind. It also uses a 6-axis gyro to fight instabilities, so new pilots will have an easy time learning to fly it indoors and out. Another thing new pilots will really like is the fact that all the rotors are enclosed inside the frame of the aircraft, so there's no worry of the spinning rotors hurting anything or hurting the aircraft. The frame of the aircraft is very sturdy and it can handle being bashed about really well. It does a good job protecting the aircraft, and it looks really cool compared to other quadrotors out there. The smooth flight and the cool canopy gives it a really nice UFO look when flying that no other aircraft has. The transmitter has great range, and it has 2 modes, a beginner mode where everything is less responsive, and an advanced mode where everything is more responsive. You can do flips and rolls at the push of a button in advanced mode, and you can do some really nice and precise flying in beginner mode. I did notice that the aircraft is a little slow and steady when it comes to spinning, even in advanced mode. It takes some practice, but you quickly get used to it. Overall, it gives you a steady, stable flight that looks cool and smooth. The motors that are hidden under the plastic cowls are larger and more powerful than I expected. They are actually so powerful that the aircraft requires 7.4 volts of power to fly. That's why it uses 2 batteries. Each one is 3.7 volts, and together they add up to 7.4 volts of battery power. These 3.7 volt batteries are pretty common and inexpensive, and the UFO even comes with a 2-port charger, so you can charge both of them at the same time, and you should have no trouble keeping your aircraft powered and in the air. Now this UFO is more powerful and more stable and more precise than I expected, and it works wonderfully indoors and outside. I think the added benefits of the triangular shape can make up for the slow spin when you're flying outside. It's easier to tell which way the aircraft is facing, and it's easier to fight the wind, and you can even use it to gain altitude. The flight is smooth and takeoffs and landings are a breeze, so check out the new UFO from Tmart.com. They sell it for less than $50, and it comes ready to fly with a 4-channel 2.4 GHz radio. It has more than 50-meter range, and the 2 batteries together will give you about 8 or 9 minutes of flight. We had a lot of fun showing you guys this little UFO. Now remember, we need your support, so follow us online, subscribe, and stay tuned for more RC 101 with the Taoist Flyer.